Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Eduardo Nunez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first two easily here. Miguel Sano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Joe Panik comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first in time, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Nolasco gets his sign. Here it is on a ball and two strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two. Into the windup and the pitch. Buster Posey is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Mark Teixeira will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Posey scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Peavy has his target. Here comes the first pitch. On good late movement there from Peavy on the fastball. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Belt has it. The tag, and he is out. Eduardo Escobar will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Pagan will tuck this one away, and that ends the inning. Hunter Pence strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Hit on the ground to short. Nunez over to his left. One away in the Giants' second. Striding into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chop fouled at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Brandon Belt gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three. Trevor Plouffe leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Chop foul right at home plate. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. A little bouncer, and he is out on the tag. Ricky Nolasco digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Matt Duffy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Nolasco looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Matt Duffy.
Low with the splitter, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And one away now in the San Francisco third. Ready now, Angel Pagan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this is low, ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So 2 are gone now as it's up to the pitcher, Jake Peavy, to keep the inning alive. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danny Santana will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Panic with the dive. The throw on to first, and it's dropped. Eduardo Nunez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. Miguel Sano stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Peavy sets. First pitch on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. This is in the air out to right. Hence is there. 1 down. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The second for 1. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's the good fastball from Peavy as Jake gets ahead here 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped high in the air. Peavy is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Joe Panic will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
2 strikes. Nope.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira. Denard Span in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Grounded down the third baseline. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. So striding in, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. And this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The shortstop, number
Brandon Crawford gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. High and deep to right center field. Sano ranging back. Gone!
the first baseman, number
So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit to first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Eduardo Escobar heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Span is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Plouffe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Kurt Suzuki stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
The pitcher, Ricky Nolasco, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. On a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. Danny Santana will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And I think he's going to have to summon up every bit of his experience to get out of this one.
He's certainly been through it before. If anybody can do it, he can.
And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Miguel Sano steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Slow roller left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Matt Duffy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff. Runner goes for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. Jake Peavy comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
3 runs on just 1 hit and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. Called strike 0-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Sano over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Joe Panik. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mark Teixeira, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Peavy's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Teixeira is retired, and there's 1 away. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Eduardo Escobar will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Trevor Plouffe will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. Reined in. The tag, and he is out. Denard Span gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is flared right back over the mound. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Buster Posey will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Span runs. A pitch out. The throw. He's on the move again from first. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Hunter Pence will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Brandon Crawford steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Brandon Belt strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Peavy gets the sign and the pitch. Kurt Suzuki stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ricky Nolasco stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Joe Mauer has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that'll signify the end for Ricky Nolasco.
Joe Mauer.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. In the air out to straightaway left. Pagan has a play. 2 gone. Danny Santana gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ripped on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to toe the rubber here is Kevin Jepson will be the one getting the assignment. Matt Duffy is at the plate as he watches ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Angel Pagan will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. First pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Kloof. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Jake Peavy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Nunez is going to get there. And that ends the inning. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Miguel Sano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Pence. Still going back. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. And the Twins have come back to tie it at 3-3. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Eduardo Escobar digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Casilla's ready. Here he comes 0-1. 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Trevor Plouffe steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as Joe Panik stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Sano shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Settling in now, Denard Span. He singled his last time up. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Buster Posey will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Kurt Suzuki will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hit to third. Duffy takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Kevin Jepson will get his first cuts here. Eddie Rosario will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Casilla pauses. Full count pitch on its way. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Danny Santana stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the... Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. There's nothing more deflating than a game-ending double play.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Scorched to third. Duffy is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Glenn Perkins will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Glenn Perkins.
Hunter Pence will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Grounded to short. Nunez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Brandon Crawford gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brandon Belt stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Left field and deep. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So digging in with a chance to win it here. Angel Pagan digs in, needing a 2-out hit to walk this one off.
Yeah, and these are the moments that you just have to love about baseball. This is a big-time duel coming at you right now.
Teixeira is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miguel Sano struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can...
Your attention, please.
Sergio Romo will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Sergio Romo.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pagan on the run. 1 away. Digging in now, Mark Teixeira. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped in front of home plate. Posey gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sergio Romo stands in for the first time. Michael Tonkin will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Denard Span stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Eduardo Escobar comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Trevor Plouffe strides in, grounded out his last time through. From the stretch. Bounced weakly near the plate. Posey has it. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now, already 2 away. Kurt Suzuki will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Buster Posey brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This one's flared toward left center. Santana coming on. And that's the first out of the inning. Hunter Pence strides in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are two gone. Brandon Crawford stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Michael Tonkin steps in to begin the inning. Oswaldo Arcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Danny Santana will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him. 2 down. Eduardo Nunez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it. Ryan Presley will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. Brandon Belt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bounce to first. Teixeira's up with it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He drew a walk his first time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Angel Pagan stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Standing in now, the pitcher, Sergio Romo. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Gregor Blanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lays off, and it's 3-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mr. Strickland will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Miguel Sano will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hot shot toward third. And, boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Pagan, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The batter, number 2.
Brian Dozier digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Eduardo Escobar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he is in there. Trevor Plouffe strides in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Panic barehanded. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second. Joe Panic will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Set to deal on 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
The center fielder, number 2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Plouffe waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Kurt Suzuki is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half.
The catcher, number 8.
Grounded to third. Duffy moving to his right. A quick out number 1. Ryan Presley settles into the box for his first chance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Danny Santana looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Hunter Pence is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The shortstop.
Brandon Crawford gets another shot, and he's set. Here it comes. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Weak roller right side. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Brandon Belt will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First offering on its way. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Eduardo Nunez steps in to begin the inning.
Off for Minnesota. Shortstop.
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Ender Inciarte makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Enter Inciarte.
And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 105.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.